Hi, my name is Simon Vogis and my UEL ID is 1930181. The topic I choose for my MBA business project is HRM influence on organizational performance and practices to enhance employee commitment during COVID-19 work from home scenario. So for the poster, in short, basically the topic I am dealing with is the influence of HRM on organizational performance during COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, from the work from home scenario. As we all know, when the COVID-19 started hitting the world, every individual's life changed overnight. The entire world gone to a grinding halt in a matter of time. Every organization, every company other than the medical sector or related to medical sector has gone into complete standstill point. In such a time, to make an effective organizational work, many companies came with the existing idea, basically enhancing the existing idea of remote work, so-called work from home scenario. Every manager or management is forced to control their team remotely. We were thinking how effective this will be when it comes to that. Doubt was already there when we checked when how it will be possible in a construction example, in a field where the physical presence is required, like construction or production or manufacturing. But we have found or we have understood that many of the work which really needs a physical presence also can be done remotely. When we check the success rate of work from home in each sector, we can see that many companies came out with a huge success rate for the work from home scenario. My topic discusses the HRM's influence on organizational performance and to enhance the employee commitment in a work from home scenario. As we all know, HR team always needed maybe a face-to-face or a physical interaction, basically to enhance or to motivate their own employees by adding soft skills or by having separate training or having their basic work standard by enhancing their work standard. But the main challenge HRM team basically faced is they have to enhance the team or they have to motivate the team remotely. So my poster discusses about the strategies and the methodological way each HRM is adopted to get this work from home scenario a huge success. The aim of my work is to trace the HRM influence on organizational performance during COVID-19 pandemic, and the objective listed are to trace the challenges faced by HRM during COVID-19 pandemic, to understand the strategies adopted by the HRM department, to identify the future implications of remote working. COVID-19 outbreak has forced the organization to face several challenges and had divided the firms. They had to alter the working methods from the perspective of technical, physical, and socio-physical ways. HR managers had to strive for helping the workforce with radical changes. Before, the employees were usually spending the majority of time inside the organization. They have to quickly adjust themselves with a remote workplace or from a work from home scenario. So HRM understand that when employees are in uncertainty, they tend to experience stress. So COVID-19 had raised extreme uncertainty in the life of employees and disturbed the mental health of individuals. It is stated by the World Health Organization very recently. Working from a home basically for like half an year made majority of the people into a stress because they don't have any other Basically, the pandemic itself has made an impact on the human mental health, but again, the work from home scenario again added up that pressure. Basically, employees found it very stressful to work in such a atmosphere. So HRM manages how basically how to adopt some sort of methods or some sort of strategy to make it much more easier or less stressful. HRM faced the challenges of adjusting the current and new employees in the altered work environment. They had to include new working policies to limit human contact. Person environment fit theory explains that individuals are selected by and attracted to the company whose work feature, values, and cultures fit with the organization. Accordingly, the employees whose belief and value matches with the organizational value, they tend to flourish to greater extent. However, when the desired work environment alters drastically, that has happened during this pandemic, the salience of increasing charm between current work environment and employees need experience misfit. The organization have to continue their HR practices, understanding how the changes are affecting the employees, and has to trace the method of resolving the misfit. Organization have to adopt. Organization have to basically they have to adopt so many virtual theory. They have to basically apply so many virtual theories in the work from home scenario, like a virtual lunch break and a happy hour. Basically, this all can motivate the employees, or they can make their employees much more relaxed. Also, coming to the mental part of the employee, the work family conflict, that was a major concern that we need to discuss, because it's again, you have to be good in your company and you have to be well in maintaining your family social relations as well. Then only a human can give the complete productivity. All the major MNCs or all the organization, major organizations in the world advise the employees to have regular exercise, health conscious, much better food habit, uh, and to set slots for the task. Basically, this all can make an employee much more feeling better in a work from home environment. They have evolved the strategy to use the video call to emotionally connect with them, to work as a team, basically to generate some sort of aura or some sort of positivity. They want to spread some kind of positivity through video chat, video calls, so that within a confined space or within that space, the employee will be 100% with 100% productivity and workability. Basically, there was a lot of instructions, like the employee have to work in a place in such a way that it is reserved for the work uh, purpose, and should have the natural ventilation, natural air inflow outflow, plus natural light, etc. Also, the major challenge that Charam faced is to get trained people with this kind of setup. As we all know, work from home is, or remote working is not a new strategy. It was there from the uh, early 2000s. Basically, the work from home scenario was there, which was adopted by mainly by the software companies and other on-site MNCs, basically uh, uh, to get a better uh, basically better without traveling too much. They can work from any part of the world, communicating with any part of the world. This kind of work from home scenario was previously there, but now the scenario is like it is getting spread to each, and basically it is we have to implement this in all the field in the world, basically, even if it is construction, manufacturing, production, services, software, whatever it is, we have to implement this with limited time frame. There comes the main headache or the main challenge of the HR to train everybody with this type of cultural or so-called the work from home system. So basically, they have to arrange a lot of e-learning programs for the managers, for the employees. Several organizations have adopted these kind of things to maintain professional value and efficient organizational performance and to enhance the employees' commitment towards the work. Checking in the checking the secondary data is available all over the journals or online points, online sources. Many companies came out with the idea of doing a work from home basically, so it was a huge success for many of the companies. One of the major advantage of work from home is that they have to spend only very less for the infrastructure, maintenance of infrastructure, I would say. So basically, the company's operation cost will go much lower. Also, they can invest that savings or that particular budgeting to enhance or to train or to invest on their own employees. Studies have reflected that HRM is offering training to both employees and managers with coaching and mentoring. Several companies have developed guidelines highlighting the methods of work from home. Organizations such as Microsoft have developed guidelines and made the version available for their global workforce and for the customers. The guidelines are related to virtual and physical workshop for managing the well-being and time. Moreover, they have developed special guidelines for the managers. They have offered learning resources such as YAML groups where staffs are allowed to ask questions, brainstorm ideas, share anecdotes in order to stay engaged, healthy, and productive. The guide balances work from home, managing home, work, children, and self-care. Starbucks have announced for extended mental health therapy sessions for employees to enhance performance. So basically, the cumulative effect of all this coaching by making the employer much more the employee much more relaxed. This all will boost or basically it will add an energy or positivity to the employee's commitment. The one advantage is that they are working in their own comfort zone or in their own private space, which gives them much more relaxing mental state. Coronavirus is also redefining the opportunities of business. The pandemic might shift the present scenario and lead to fourth industrial revolution driven by modernized technologies, including mobile supercomputing and artificial intelligence. Several HR leaders have revealed that cross-training involving e-learning courses might give rise new skills to the employees and develop new products and services. The learning opportunity might reflect new business practice. There remains a chance that towards starting of 2021, coronavirus might redefine corporate roles, transform corporate learning and skill-based hiring. So coming to the conclusion of this particular topic, the COVID-19, the global pandemic basically helped the organizations to learn how to work remotely. Every business sector adapted, basically they adapted already to have a team ready when there is a pandemic like this. And HRM plays a crucial role in influencing such kind of learning. Thank you.